Hello, my name is David Russ, and I'm running for Congress in Oregon's 6th Congressional District. Welcome to my short video about how do I know I can represent your interests, or why would you believe I could represent you? Before I start, don't forget you can find all my videos at russisforus.com or where you found this video. And if you like what you see, please share russisforus.com with your friends, family, and acquaintances. So how do I know I can and will represent your interests? Well, first of all, I'm not elite. I'm like you. I know what it's like to live as a common citizen in this country. I work on my own home, do my own dishes, and fix my own car. I've been between jobs, between homes. I've struggled to make house payments and found creative ways to balance budgets. I know what it means to live in a common American town with common American people, dealing with everyday life issues. You deserve a representative that knows these things and will fight for what's important to you. You deserve a representative that knows how to improve operations in the country at every level. As a manager with over 40 years experience, including quality control management and auditing, startup, turnaround, contracting, negotiations, real estate development, I am that person. I recognize that our government is in dire need of both quality assurance and financial auditing at every level, and I will fight to bring that about. As an executive with over 30 years experience, I've served in 4 different manufacturing industries, real estate, and farming. I started my own business at age 17, and that business is still alive today. I also have experience in legal office support, construction, sanitation, computer network and database management, television production, and retail. I grew up with a strong work ethic. I started working for my father at age 6 and held my first job outside the home at age 11. My father is an attorney. I learned a lot working for him. He taught me about law, contracting, and negotiating. He taught me about the workings of law and how to operate within the legal system. He also pointed out to me that when it comes to the creation of laws, lawyers probably shouldn't be trusted. An attorney's job is to avoid liability and find a way to work around the law. As lawmakers, attorneys tend to be very cautious about getting in trouble about the laws they make, or they make overbearing laws to prevent ways around them. This precludes them from making legislation that really helps and serves people. By the same token, law enforcement officers also make poor legislators. Since laws are what peace officers operate under, they tend to believe that more laws are the answer to everything. Not that laws shouldn't exist. We do have a problem with the rule of law in this country. But it is more of a problem with enforcement than it is a shortage of new laws. More law is not the answer. That is creating more symptoms. And I will go into that in another video. Getting back to representing you with 40 years of business experience, including 30 years of executive experience. I have extensive negotiating and contracting experience, and I also understand law and the legal system. These things are what it takes to be a successful statesman. And lastly, the real reason that I know I will serve you and whatever your needs are. My number one goal in Congress is to take power and money back from the federal government and give it back to you, the states, counties, and local municipalities, the way our founding fathers intended it. When you have that money and power back under your control, I trust you to do the right thing with it. Thank you for watching. And please come back and watch all the videos at russisforus.com. Tell your friends and family about russisforus.com, and please rise up with me to save our country.